receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and you're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles. Running behind that left side. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Guys, let's chat about Georgia. They reached a national championship game last year, couldn't quite get the job done. What challenges do you see them running into this year beyond the schedule?
And that motivated them all offseason. To be runner-ups, to watch somebody else celebrate and hold the trophy, and you were so close, Jesse. New additions, new faces, but this squad is hungry.
That's the key. This coaching staff really took a deep dive into their roster, and they isolated the positions that they felt they needed to get better at, and they addressed that in high school recruiting and the portal. I'm expecting big things from them this year.
He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Give to the fullback. He's not going to get there. Give to the fullback. Runs through the tackle. Let's take a little step back and have a look at Georgia. They got a huge boost to their defensive front in recruiting last week. 5-star backer, verbal commitment, some future help in the form of this guy, David.
Oh, baller. And these are the guys that they play running back and all over the field in high school because they're so big and strong and athletic. And it's a guy that you count on. They can come in right now and play day one with that size-speed combination.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Georgia lining up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and take it back. Coverage team was... They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. Oh, what a cut! Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. And those hairy dogs taking a bite out of another first down.
You don't usually find Georgia teams that complicate things. They know who they are, and it starts with running the football, establishing the line of scrimmage. That's what the Dogs do.
The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. Give to the running back. And he'll get behind those pads and deliver the blow and get it down to the 44. He's up to 41 yards on the ground in the first quarter. What a tremendous start to this season. Makes the grab. Nice move. Creates some space. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Wants to throw on first down. Throws toward the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Works the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And you'll race it to the house. The Dogs trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he runs it in. Great place to start for this offense. They go to the ground. And he waltzes it. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Guys, let's chat about Georgia. Their offseason, just what they were looking for. Top 10 recruiting class. Now they've got to figure out how to best use that talent, Jesse.
Well, not just difference makers in this top 10 class, but they've got some guys that they think can be key contributors both on offense and defense. And in this first game, you know they've got to be excited.
Yeah, and they're probably nervous too, right? Like first big-time stage, big-time moment. A lot of young talent. Let's see how they start their career off.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Georgia sends out the punt team. First punt was gorgeous. Let's see if he can do it again. He'll field the punt. They'll get down. They'll start this drive from the 42. They'll give it to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those.
Oh, he's got some space. And he ran away. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Can't get him to the ground. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off. They've got it at the... It's 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Quarterback adapting. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised. And initially, he's flushed out of the pocket. Nothing's open. And he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. And he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Georgia going back to work with another first down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. The give to the back. Taking it the other way. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. The Bulldogs, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
And the Dogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to breaks into the open. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Trying to turn the corner on the right. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Here comes a 3rd down situation, and the defense has had no answer so far. Running back searching for a hole. He did not make it, a stone wall on 3rd down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the 2nd drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on third down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on third.
And I understand what the offense is trying to do. Use the wide side of the field, right? Use all that space, pitch on the outside, get on the edge. But the defense was too disciplined. Great job setting the edge, not letting him get outside, making the big tackle.
Got it in the middle. It's Udo. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Georgia lining up to punt it away.
Coming up, fourth down.
And the ball comes to rest. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
On to kick it away.
And they'll just down it right there.